Ahoy, Let's Watchers, it's me, your valiant Captain Vasco, and welcome back to Costume Quest. In the last episode, we found the last of the hiding kids and got an upgrade to our candy tote bag. And we've also started exploring some places, especially this area beyond the bake sale blockade thing with Miss Putterpam. We also found a bunch of ramps and candy back at home that I just wanted to make sure that we got before we started wrapping things up here in the suburban area of Auburn Pines. But in the interest of continuing our progress, let's start trick-or-treating at some of the rest of these houses. Trick-or-treat! Hurry up, I gotta get back before the commercial ends! Candy! Fantastic. Alright. How many houses are actually left untrick-or-treated? I haven't been keeping track. I know I could check in my memo thing. But before doing that, here's 50 pieces of candy, hidden almost in plain sight. So let's, nope, that's not the one. I need this, and I want to check my quests. So there's only one house that we haven't trick-or-treated at, which means we've probably got everything we need to start doing some of these trades. This fella, anytime you see someone with a card floating over their head like this guy, it means that they want to trade Creepy Treats cards with you. So let's see what this guy's got. Hey, do you collect Creepy Treats cards? I'd trade any of mine if you got a Fruity Foam card. What would you say if I told you I did have a Fruity Foam card? Impossible! How many packs of cards did you have to open to get it? I'll give you this one for it. Looks like you don't have it yet. Thanks! I actually had to tear open some packs of grubbins to find it. Nice! And anytime that you find a trade, it's going to be a quest, so completing the trade will get you experience, which is also nice. Let's save here at this game well. Huh? Anything? Nah, nothing. I think if you press A, it will sometimes give you dialogue with the police. It's kind of repetitive. And if you press X, you just sort of wail on it and save. I test that theory. I think that's how it works. Press A? Are the police gonna come take care of these monsters? Yeah, kid, your report's been logged. Click. Yeah, I've already done that exchange before, with the same bored tone. Alright, so we are now on a sub-quest of our costume quest to find the last untrick-or-treated house. I wonder if it's closer to home where I just forgot that I skipped it when branching out early on, or if it's going to be like tucked in some corner where I forgot that a house was. Depending on how long it takes me to spot it, though, might have to cut to that point. So, in the case that that is the case, I'll see you in just a second. Hang on. We've got a little pirate fellow here who has a trade that I think we can complete. I'm not gonna lie to you, I really need that glop card. You find one yet? Actually, I did find an extra glop card. Wanna trade? Bro, sweet! You're the best! You can totally have my extra Choco Nana card for it. Choco Nana. As fun to say as it is to eat, I presume. Alright, on with my quest to find the untrick-or-treated house. Did somebody say mummy house? No? Well, then why did I think someone said mummy house? That doesn't really sound like anything else that you would say. Trick or treat! Don't be greedy, one piece of candy each. Wow, that's one heck of a piece of candy. Oh. Sensors are showing all of the... Oh. I forgot that I need to pause the dialogue. It's been a while since I've had a cutscene. Sorry about that. Okay. All grubbins report back to HQ for immediate evac. Alright, looks like we've got just about everything wrapped up here in Auburn Pines. Which means we better go through that conspicuous black monster gate. And, well, let's see if we can find our sister, shall we? So, any quests left outstanding? Ah, just a new one that we just acquired. These tombstones aren't styrofoam. But this area does introduce a new aspect of the game. Uh-oh, those monsters are just waiting for us. I bet if we could sneak up behind one, I could give him a good whack with my candy pail. And it's true that you can do that. In fact, it gives you an advantage in battle. Think fast, monster! Yeah, that's right, when you see monsters walking around like that, instead of inside of a house that you're trick-or-treating, you can whack them with your candy pail or whatever item you have handy for carrying candy. And you get this first strike thing, where you get to deal some extra damage to them. And I don't know if them sneaking up on you makes them go first, but you do at least get this extra bit of damage, which can be helpful. Especially since now, as you can see, we have 3 separate enemies to take on all at once. It's gonna be tricky, but hopefully I've got my timing down well enough to take them on. Let's attack! B. Smash! Oh, that's right, since I have the Pumpkin Guts card, I'm doing splash damage to nearby enemies, so I should be attacking the Central Warlock instead. Ah, but luckily I'm powerful enough to be taking down these enemies with fewer hits now that I've leveled up yet again. Very nice. So the Warlock increased his own attack power, while the Shaman made himself harder to kill. I think that's probably the best configuration of their attacks for me, but let's see how it plays out and not count our chickens before they're hatched. My attack prompt has been B for several attacks in a row, but I'm not going to complain. I'm just going to point out that that's a little weird. Oh. Missed that trigger, but luckily he can't catch me on fire. Let's try the Missile Barrage and see how it affects the shield. It will probably at least wear it down enough for my Statue of Liberty to attack him directly. Kaboom! Did 2 damage and caught him on fire. I think that's pretty respectable considering. Now let's light him up! Add to the fire. I think you can get away with healing yourself, huh? No chance. Missile Fist. Yeah, again, probably don't need to Anthem. Let's just finish this. And still getting more candy and more cards. Excellent. Alright, fantastic. Hang on one second. Sorry about that, I just wanted to consult my notes about achievements to make sure I wasn't missing out on anything I should point out. But most of the achievements we can't pick up just yet. Battle Buds is one you get early on for completing a fight with Everett on your team. So that's pretty straightforward, kind of hard to miss that one, in fact. In fact, probably actually impossible. But, you know, some people never say never. Another one you get for getting a first strike on the enemies with your pail 15 times. So we're well on our way towards that. We've done it twice now. Really, you should just be trying to do it every opportunity you get. That's interesting, it didn't do damage to 2 of the enemies. I wonder if that means anything in particular. Here I think I'm gonna try using my splash damage by attacking the central enemy and see how that battle strategy works out for us. Smash! Yeah, it's not a bad battle stamp at all. With the healer around, it's a little bit less exciting, but it's still pretty good. Especially since if he tries to heal himself, I can still use the Missile Barrage to take everyone out. Guarded! Yeah, there we go. I figured he'd try to heal himself. Guarded again! Yeah, I think I should probably just focus on finishing him off. The splash damage will continue to wear down the enemies on either end, and I could probably take them out by the end of next turn. Kaboom! And now, let's finish off that pesky healer. Enemies are leveling up as well as we are, so even though we're getting stronger, they continue to be relatively difficult for us to take out. But if you've practiced your timing by this point in the game, not that big a deal. It's Missile Barrage. See what happens. Obviously not enough to take them out since we've been focusing our attacks on just one enemy so far, but not too shabby, I think. They'll get to take some extra damage from the fire on their turns, which is nice. And I'm actually back on my game somewhat in terms of hitting my blocking prompts. This might actually be a time where I'll need to use Anthem instead of trying to finish off my enemies. Yeah, from the looks of it, I should probably just do that. Just to be safe, let's Anthem. Everyone's nice and fully healed. Still not totally screwing up my battle prompts. Let's fight this guy. Smash! Yeah, I like that this game manages to be simple, and yet have, like, enough depth that you can really plan battle strategies. Like, that's exactly what I want for the type of game that this is. It's like an arcade title, so it's meant to be sort of simple and compact, but, like, there's still enough depth that it's fun to play it for the several hours of gameplay you get for it. Uh-oh. I didn't realize there were two guys there who were going to have a conversation. I was trying to sneak up beside that guy and whack him with my pail. Kind of regret not having that dialogue. Wonder if I can run away and experience it again. I'm gonna try it. Let's see what happens. Never actually run away before. That animation's pretty hilarious, actually. That time I actually was trying to show something off, in addition to apparently losing the fight. I don't think I would have it display defeated when you run away, because the whole point of running away is so that you don't end up getting defeated. Am I wrong about this? This seems like pretty straightforward logic. Huh? Huh? Psst! Children of the graveyard! Come to me! Quickly! Time is of the essence! Psst! And now he's just gonna keep doing that. Oh no! I got attacked by the grubbin. It's pretty hard to get the drop on that one, I think. I don't think it's impossible. I think if you took the long way around and snuck up behind him from where the scarecrow's talking, you'd be able to do it. But, we're already here. I don't feel like running away twice in one episode. So let's just use our splash damage. There we go. Definitely like focusing on the healer first. They can be a bit of a pain, even though the other enemies present more of a direct threat. Being unable to completely wipe out any one enemy from battle can be a pretty big detriment. Splash damage once again! I don't think I used the pumpkin guts much in my initial playthrough, but it's pretty nice, actually. I think there are later on upgrades that make it an even more potent ability, so that might be one that I try out more this time through the game. Flamethrower! Good, I managed to finish him off. And then press the wrong button, and get slightly exploded. Ooh. Man, those warlocks are rough. Right, now I'm in huge pants trouble. I really don't understand. It's just such a big difference between their, like, fist-boosted attack and their not. Like, the regular one... I mean, it still bothers me that you always catch on fire, but, like, bleh, I'm in trouble now for missing that one prompt and taking basically my entire life bar worth of damage there. Luckily, the healer's not around, so if I get a little bit lucky, I could probably survive this. Blocked there, but it's not gonna be enough. I think I'm actually gonna get beaten again here. The real problem is that Reynold actually got KO'd. If he was down to like 1 hit point or something and I could have healed him, like I would have been fine, but now I'm in trouble. What's my best course of action here? I think I'm actually gonna run away again and give this a 3rd shot. I mean, technically a 2nd shot, since the first time I didn't really fight them. But, let's employ this strategy of cowardice. Pretty sure that's how the Statue of Liberty works, by the way. I'm quite sure that it's a rocket that just flies away when something threatens the state of New York. More accurately, the city of New York, I suppose. Alright, this time I got the jump on him. Accidentally hit a scarecrow in the process. I mean, it happens. Happens to the best of us. And also to Captain Vasco. Alright. This time, hopefully I won't miss, like, the single critical block prompt. It bothers me a little bit that, like, missing one prompt is, like, auto-death for your character. But, I don't know. Honestly, I didn't remember it being that big of an issue the first time I played through the game. But, like, I didn't hit every prompt the first time either. So, I'm not sure why it seems so much more, like, unforgiving now. I don't think there's any more fights that I could have done to level up further. I'm, like, close to leveling now, so, like, maybe there's some reason that I should be the same level as them, because they're all level 4, and I'm only level 3. But, again, I don't really think there's much I could do about that. Anyway, enough talk. Let's battle! Ka-battle! If I was doing slightly more damage... If I was doing slightly more damage, I would have been able to take out the shaman that turn. Okay, blocked that one. Still took, like, a ton of damage. Like, I took basically half of my health there in damage, even though I successfully blocked. Those guys are tough. You gotta be careful around them. So... let's once again do this. Man. I'm really wishing I had, like, Fang of the Wolf on one of my guys right now. Because if it was on either one of my characters at this point, the Shaman would be dead and I could start working on that Warlock. But let's just hope this works out better than last time. Oh, come on. I totally had that. Alright, alright. We're not in nearly as bad shape as last time now. So I missed that hit, but... since I'm up to the point where I have my special abilities, I can use my Missile Barrage to wear down both of my enemies, get them pretty much within striking distance of next turn, and also use the Anthem with the Statue of Liberty to heal both my guys so that they don't die. Hopefully don't die even if I mess up my button prompts, but let's see what happens. Uh-huh. Anthem. It is the safe play, I think. I think I could have taken out either of the enemies this turn using my basic attack there. But I think this is just a little bit safer. Wow, suddenly everyone is hating on Everett. Look at that, he's got like 3 HP now. Yeah, I should be able to take out Warlock. It looks like he has like 1 HP, so let's blast him. Hopefully the fire damage doesn't kill Everett, but I think it will. I don't know, apparently got lucky with that. So let's basic attack. There we go. Now the fire damage took out Everett, but this hit should end the battle. Yeah, that shouldn't have been as hard as it was, but we got through it. Might even be enough experience to level up. Let's find out. Oh no, once again I'm like 50 points off. Alright, let's talk to the Scarecrow to find out whatever he's on about. Hey, you talking Scarecrow? Aren't you afraid? Not really. You should be! You're chasing? Yes, you're chasing a very powerful, dangerous witch! Can you help us fight her? No! But I can give you this! We got the pumpkin costume pattern. And a little something to help you get started. We got paper mache for our pumpkin costume. Nice. So, it gives us another quest, something to look forward to, a new costume. And, what's that? I don't know. Maybe hit it? Well, something big's about to happen. And I think that'll be a great place to end the episode. So let's... I know we're behind schedule, Dorsilla, but it's just these grubbins are so lazy. Especially that one. I caught him sleeping under the bus. Just get this candy loaded in the next 5 minutes, Bojan, then take it to Autumn Haven Mall. Metzel is there, and he says he's found the candy mother lode. Don't be late, or I'll take this staff and make you even more ugly than you are right now. Well, that's unnecessarily personal. Okay, listen up, Bojo. You can have all the candy. We won't stop you. We just want that one. The really big piece over there. Are you nuts? That's our prized piece. The boss is gonna really love eating that one. Looks super chewy. What? Reynold, if they eat me, I'm totally telling. No one's eating anything except this middle management weasel about to eat his megaphone. Normally I like to think of myself as a consensus builder, but my job's on the line here. I think I'm gonna have to show you my mean side. Alright, I think it's gonna make it a long episode, but we're gonna take on Bojon right now. Whoa. He definitely looks a little bit meaner from this angle. Still think I look like a weasel? Alright, so here, you might notice, if you're paying close attention, that we in fact have two targets, while it appears we only have one enemy, Bojon. His megaphone is also a viable target for our attacks, and if you don't attack it, then he'll continue to be able to summon reinforcements for the entire match, which is big trouble, since eventually they'll probably wear you down. So I definitely recommend focusing on the megaphone first, just in case it's not obvious. But let's go! Ah, good, I still have the splash damage on. I think when we get to the next area, I'm going to switch up the battle stamps again, but we'll find out then. For now, more attacks! Mandatory team building exercise! Really want to shut this guy up. Ah, great. He summoned a shaman. That's extra annoying. Alright, before we can take out the shaman, I think we still have to try and take out the megaphone, even though it looks like the megaphone is getting the protection of the shield. So, it's gonna be a rough round, but megaphone is definitely our best target. Ooh, I thought I had that. Well, at least the megaphone does in fact seem vulnerable at this point. Oh, come on! I definitely got that. Don't heal the megaphone. Missile barrage is probably my best bet here. Let's do this! Awesome. Oh. I really wanted to read that, but it happened really quickly, and pressing X to try and stop it did not actually stop it, and it said skip the dialogue for some reason. But basically, he was shouting about the fact that he lost his megaphone, and now he's gonna try and kill us. As if he wasn't gonna do that before. But, oh, somehow the missile barrage also took out the, like, grubbin shaman? Not really sure how that's even remotely possible, but I'll take it. That puts us in pretty good shape for this round, I think. That time I thought I got that a little early, and yet, no. Totally mastered it. This guy's got plenty of HP, and a reasonably strong attack, but I think I'm in a pretty good position not to get beaten here. Definitely have had more trouble with some of the random encounters than I have with this boss so far, which is a perfect way to jinx myself and get myself killed. Again, I'm taking the safe path here, taking Anthem as my move for the turn, so that I don't end up losing one of my party members. I think that's basically the way I end up getting hosed this time around. But I think between Missile Barrage and my basic attack, I should be able to take him out right now. Boom! He seems unhappy, I think. Victory! Got new items! Oh, I got a battle stamp. I forgot that you could get those from outside of the store. Alright, I think we'll pick up with this cutscene in the next episode, since this one's already running probably just a little bit long. But join me next time to find out the aftermath of beating Bojan, the bulldozing bullhorn bully.